Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you. Beautiful viewer, today's reading, we will be taking a look at what unexpected changes, major changes, are happening right now in regards to the energy with the Lionsgate portal. You don't need to know anything about astrology. All you need to know is that the stars, the planets are all aligning. It's kind of like the rebirth in the galaxy here of new energy, which people are calling the 8-8 portal, the Lionsgate portal. Either which way, there's huge energy shift. There's lots of planets in retrograde, and we just had a full moon August 1st. Now, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading, the message was meant to find you in regards to however the energy is sitting. So I don't want to get too hung up on what's going on in the planets, although there is a huge energy coming in and major energy surprises here, I feel, for the collective. And I do feel as though all of the collective is going to be experiencing huge energy changes in what they've been seeing in the last little while. So 3 options to choose from here. We have the hands waiting to receive from the universe. I feel that you guys have been waiting for quite some time for whatever it is that's about to be delivered by the universe, by spirits. All right, so take a look, use your intuition. I have already pre-shuffled the oracles, of which I have not looked at, because the joy in me doing this is being surprised at the same time you guys are. So I know it takes quite a minute for me to get all the cards out, but it is important for you to kind of energetically tap into the cards as we reveal them. So the options will be in the description box and in the pinned comment. I will lay out the timestamp. Option number 1 is this brass hand, palm. And for option number 2 is this palmistry marked hand. And for option number 3 is this hand vase, beautiful flowers. All right, so whichever hand you are intuitively drawn to will most likely have the message for you. Please use your intuition to come up with something you're going to see, hear, or feel when I'm pulling the card, so that you know the message is meant to find you, because there's really no way for me to confirm whether that is your message or not. All right, so I will see you at your pile. Hello, my gorgeous pile 1. You picked the brass, palm, open hand, ready to receive from the universe what you've been waiting for. Now, I have a feeling that there's way too many oracles, and that means there's an overabundance coming towards you guys here. I hope I can fit them all, but let's reveal what is the Lionsgate portal, the energy around you at this time. What are these major changes? What are these major gifts? What can you expect to see as a change here energetically with everything that's going on right now? So let us see. We have the Ace of Wands. Remember to use your intuition to confirm this is your pile, either what you're going to see, hear, or feel during this reading that will confirm to you this message was meant for you. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands, beautiful butterfly. We have this oracle card, which is a bunch of people, and then one person kind of standing off to the side here. Since I have a lot of cards, I want to make sure I'm utilizing my space. We have financial security. We have Hilarion with divine healing. Look at all that green. Wow. It says, honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Divine healing. Financial security. Wow. Okay. We have soul time with the number 40. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Wow. Not sure where to put this one. Let's put that there. We have, I am feeling that like this. We have healing sounds, and we will just cover that there so YouTube doesn't throw a hissy tissy. Healing sounds, and it looks like she has a globe here. Does look like the world. We have your heart is a healer with 22. Look at all the heart coming through here. Your heart is a healer. Divine healing. All right. Your heart is a healer. Healing sounds. We have River of Blessings, releasing constraints with number 47 or the number 11. 11 is an ascended master's number. It is very divine. Okay, let's see. Just making sure I'm in frame here for you. We have Ignition with Fire, number 8. I'm getting heavy fire sign here, so you might be resonating with Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm mostly feeling a lot of Aries and Leo. Not so much Sagittarius here, but that might be confirmation enough for you if that is your one of your signs, or if you have a heavy placement like a moon, sun, or ascendant sign in your Aries or Leo. Ignition. Okay. Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay, we have giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. And it looks like she's on a pillow, but it almost looks like she's in silicone here. Interesting. And then a dove flying up, giving birth. We have generosity with the number 27 or the number 9. It's beautiful flowers. Yeah, look, she has kind of like this hood, which is made of, I don't know, it looks almost like light. Then you have the halo around Hill Orion, and then you have this halo around this lady here, and this one's kind of looking at the lights above the head here. Okay. And she has a leopard going on behind her, above her head. Okay, so we have the 22 unconditional love, green again with the heart chakra, Padma Mudra. And it says, gratitude, open heart, and empathy. My heart blossoms open with unconditional love. We have a full moon in Leo, go wild. There's that Leo coming through, very strong. Go wild. We have Scorpio with investigates, number 8. So you might be resonating with the Scorpio as well. We have this intuitive oracle card here. Just take a look at the picture first before we read it. So we have swallow bird, and it's like a big, I don't think that's a rose. Looks almost like not sure what type of flower that is. And two guys that look like they're kind of wrestling almost. It says 27, the fighters, affirmation. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. Number 9 or 27. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. Okay. And then we have wine. And then we have alpaca. Where do we put alpaca? Let's put alpaca right here. And then we have fun-shaped nuggets. Where do we put the nuggets? Let's put the nuggets right here. And then we have Aurora Borealis with the beautiful greens and blues coming through. We'll put that right here. Let me make sure we're all in frame. Oh, how splendid. All right, lots. I do have tarot as well to clarify a little bit more here. Lots going on. So just give me a minute. Tap into your beautiful energy. Pile number one. What major changes can you expect here in right here, right now, as we enter the Lionsgate portal? Let's see. Okay, this one came kind of more at the end when I finished reviewing all these cards. So I feel like you've been working really, really diligently. I feel like it's for an employer, although you might own your own business, okay? But I do feel it's work. You've been putting a lot of time. You've been just really giving of your energy to, I feel it's another, because another who owns the business or another who is paying you to do something here. You've just been working really, really, really hard. And what this energy here that's coming through is you're actually going to have some sort of a payoff here. So I don't know if you're getting more money than you've expected, or you're getting money from another source, not necessarily your employer, but you're getting some sort of financial security here that is going to allow you to take your foot off the pedal of focusing on work. So I see that you're taking a break here, or at least at work you're not as responsible or as immersed in having to do what you normally do. I feel there is this energy of you essentially like doing a complete 180 here from what you've experienced. Like you're actually blessed with the opportunity to, for some of you guys, go on vacation, okay, with your friends, or just have an extended period of time here where you get to have fun and work on the things I think you actually want to. I think there's a mixture of both here. Going out, seeing your friends, relaxing, enjoying, releasing. You don't feel like you have to work extra time, or you don't have to get whatever payout that you need in order to, you know, say, well, I need X amount before I can take a break or a vacation, or afford to take this time off, or either financially or even just afford the time here to take a break. I feel like whatever held you back here, you had constraints here, either it was financial, either you just couldn't find the time. It's an actual 180 here. I see you being able to and fully releasing any sort of self-speak that comes with relaxing, enjoying, having fun, going out. I feel like you're celebrating here, and you're being celebrated. And I have a feeling you haven't done this in a while. And I feel like the people around you are actually people who you enjoy to be around and with. And maybe it's been some time since you've had a real good group of people here. Feels like soul tribe here, okay? And I feel like it brings healing to your heart. I feel you get to release a lot of the stress, a lot of the anxiety, completely released here. And I feel you're in a position, because I do feel you do get some sort of a windfall here that I don't think you're expecting financially here, or like I said, something happens here that allows you to be able to take this time. But I feel you're also able to pay it forward to the people around you. So if you do get a financial windfall, it's like you're able to share that with the people that you love here. And I feel like out of this, there is something therapeutic happening. There is a lot actually going on inside yourself here that connects you closer to soul, connects you closer to yourself here in a way that I think once this period of time, I mean, there's obviously always ups and downs in life. I feel like this is certainly a period of finally I can relax. Finally, I'm having fun. And it's not even about relaxing. I think you're actually thrilled. I think there's points here where you actually get complete bliss and joy. And it's so therapeutic here. And I think once this is done, you're going to look back on this as a really significant point in time where you got to experience something of your lifetime. So either you're planning some trip here. I don't see traveling so much, but we'll see with the tarot that I pull here. But it's almost like whatever was holding you back from being able to travel, or from financially allowing you to do something, or not letting you invest in something here, because I do feel it's a mix of you kind of being peaceful within self, and I also feel it's also peaks of thrill, joy. There's also crowds of people in which you actually connect with on a soul level here, that don't feel draining. So it's either you're getting to go to a place here that is like soul food for you. Yeah, and I feel this after experiencing this whole experience. It does feel like a heart, mind, soul, body, physical, everything vacation, because I feel like it's completely different than what you experience. Maybe you know of this. Maybe you know you're going on a vacation here. So take this as a confirmation here that this is an experience of a lifetime. I think this changes you as a person. You certainly come back more healed. You certainly come back with a complete different mindset, recharged, calm, zen, inspired here. You see life kind of through different eyes. You don't feel as stressed and restricted. I feel like you then realize your now sort of energy with work or with people, or how you've been living, has been really not very good. It's been limiting you, and it's been not allowing your soul to breathe, not allowing you to expand, not feeding you soul food. Like, there's a realization here of how much maybe over time, bit by bit, you've sacrificed bits of yourself or dedicated yourself to something else, someone else. And you might have had yourself on the back burner. So this is a time here, I feel, as we enter the Lionsgate portal. I don't know, like I said, whether this is going to be exactly, as we enter that 8/8, which is August 8th here, or if there is a ramp up here, if you're already on break, quote unquote, here from any stressors you have, any people right now that are restricting you, or that are annoying you, or that don't feel right. This experience is breathtaking. It almost feels surreal. It's an experience here that you can't even put into words. So I'm not even doing it justice here. I feel like it's a blessing, because when you go through this experience, you come out the other side here with a complete different energy that's able to make a huge impact going forward. Because not only is it inspired and seeing things, I think, differently, and that zest kind of comes back, but there's also, like I said, a zen, an understanding, a soul connection here, very therapeutic to your heart. I think any sort of stressors, any negative energy that might have you might have been carrying without knowing here, it kind of gets released. And the best part is during this, like, you're not concerned with how long this is going to take, or that you might not have enough time or money to support your, I was going to say, escapade here, or your adventure, or your vacation, or your journey here. I mean, you don't have to physically leave the country here to experience a travel of sorts. This is more of an experience you're having. I do feel like it's something you haven't seen before, experienced before, and it puts you in such a beautiful mood here. I think you are able to come back in a different energy that provides more to the situation you return to. And maybe you don't return back to whatever said job or whatever said thing, but whatever this is here, when you kind of come back to earth, or when you're done, I guess, experiencing something here, I feel you come back with gifts to the world. And really the biggest gift to the world is how you've changed, your heart, your generosity, your ability to give, your ability to, through words, communicate to others significant, profound support here in your ability to connect with people deeply and then communicate back to them. They feel heard, they feel understood. I think you have a lot of fun too here with the go wild and the wine. It's so joyous. I don't kind of want to leave this energy, to be honest, but I think it touches your heart here very much so. Okay. And I think you find a true love of self too, like a healthy, really good, I think you already have this, but like you almost have this like gratitude, and you finally connect with a really good energy here within yourself, that you really appreciate who you are as an individual, what you bring to this world, how unique you are. It's a good feeling. You feel very blessed here. So let's pull some tarot, because this feels amazing. Pile number one. I don't know if I've provided justice. I do feel like you're traveling to some place here that you haven't been, and it could just be like this metaphor for like traveling, like spiritually, but I do feel like it's somewhere like somewhere in the world here. You might be leaving countries, I don't know, but Spirit, this is a beautiful energy. Can we get some more, anything I missed, more information for what is this major shift here, this major energy change pile number one can expect here with the Lionsgate portal right here, right now. Spirit, thank you so much. I am so blessed. What can pile number one expect here with this energy change coming in right now with the Lionsgate portal? Thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile number one, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. I'm so blessed, so grateful. 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Fool, the Hierophant, and Temperance. All right. So this is the state. This is the wounded warrior. This is someone who's gone through a spiritual battle, okay? Like, I feel this is what I was talking about. Like, I don't think you realized or recognized the state you were actually really in your current environment, because you might have been, like I said, grinding, working really hard. This is someone who's right on the verge of a breakdown potentially here, who hasn't given up, but is like really needs a break, really needs a vacation, really needs the universe on their side, because they've taken a beating here. Yeah, spiritual warrior here. I'm getting very heavy here, and it could have been, you know, like the frog that gets boiled here slowly and slowly and doesn't realize that the water is getting hotter and hotter, and eventually it just boils to death here. I feel like you're in an environment here that maybe through time you didn't realize or recognize how much it was really taking a toll on you here. Maybe you did. Like, I just feel like it's been quite the, you know, for some of you guys could have been quite the year, quite the couple of years here, quite the couple of, yeah, like it just didn't seem like there was anything positive, or what was it all for, or what was there to look forward to here. Okay, so I feel that's the state. And then look, we have an Ace of Cups. Like, this is beautiful. This is an emotional new beginning here, and I feel like I said, it touches your heart. This experience touches your heart. It's all, the cup is all about self-love, and look at how overflowing this cup is. Peace coming like straight in, like peace, like the dove, it's coming straight in to an overabundance, where I feel like I said, like you're able to share this, because it's just so much new beginning as well. So we have both the Ace of Cups and the Fool, and it is like a journey, right? The Fool goes on this journey. So maybe you weren't knowing what to expect on your vacation or your time off, or maybe, like I said, you're, I don't know, maybe you quit your job, you're unemployed here, and you're concerned that you won't have enough money or some time here to support whatever this break is. But I feel like this is much needed, and you are very supported, because I was feeling like there being more than enough money or time or resources here, and whatever you're kind of not knowing about is actually you're jumping into the most joyous period of time in your life. I feel it's one of the most joyous times of your life that I don't think you're expecting at all. And maybe you've invested quite a bit of money on this trip, so maybe you're concerned that it, I don't know, like, but I don't think you'll be disappointed at all if you have invested here on something. And look, Hierophant, like this is higher level learnings, like all about our spiritual learnings, about soul, about love, about self, about values, about tradition, about how people connect. Like, this is a very deep spiritual understanding of lessons we experience. I feel like you go through this spiritual lesson through this exploration that I think you weren't expecting. Like, it's filled with lesson. It's filled with a lifetime of lesson here. Changes how you really see the world, how you come out the other side here, who you are, is really impacted significantly by your experience here. And we have 3 major arcana. Look, yes, Temperance. And this is all about, you know, how when you come back, I was really feeling that being a blessing as well. It's like, yes, this journey, this experience, what you go through here is quite the joyous experience. But the joy too, and the blessing is when you come back, you're able to then give to, you know, if you're returning to the same situation, or at least returning back to regular life here from this could very well be like the upside of a spiritual awakening here, you guys. Like, you went through some sort of maybe dark night of the soul even. I don't know, I don't see any of that. I don't see like that big like depression. I just see it like through time. I almost seem like worn out, like releasing constraints. Here we have fighting. Here we have the 9 of Wands. And like I said, I was feeling spiritual warfare almost here. So maybe you've gone through, you know, being surrounded by people who didn't understand you, being in an environment that didn't speak to you. And now I see your soul tribe around you. I see experiences you could be yourself with. And then I feel you can come and engage with the world and give to the world here and get more out of the world here than you have ever before, because of how you approach is different. And this is all about healing. There's so much about healing here. Healing, 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 healing. Okay. Unconditional love to allow you to heal. Healing. Heart is a healer. Lots of heart and greens, which is all about heart chakra. So this is really beautiful. And if you have gone through some sort of dark night of the soul, or some experience here where you were in the shadow, and maybe you've had to disconnect from your everyday life, maybe you had some sort of hiatus from work, or you had to pull away, maybe you were concerned with money, but Spirit's saying there is no need for concern here with this, because you are supported here for sure, and with more than enough that I feel you're able to give generously here and come back in an energy that is just absolutely beautiful. And I feel like the energy you're going to also attain here is one of a guru. Like, I feel like you're the Hierophant. Like, when you come back, like, you're, I don't know, like, Spirit's bestowing you with a whole bunch of information and understanding and knowing and spiritual know-how here, that other people are going to be completely enlightened by your teachings, by your understanding, by your experience here. And I feel like this is like you're being rebirthed here as a person. Like, it's not you here. Okay, well, it's you, but like, yeah, like beginning. Look, Ace of Cups. Yeah, look, giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. That's exactly it. Adult. An adult inside. Well, to me, it looked like inside something incubating here. It's not a baby. We're seeing the adult, so it's like yourself being rebirthed. Maybe you're you know, being rebirthed as a, I don't know, like as a Muslim, or as a, I don't know, like getting baptized, or welcoming some sort of new thoughts, spiritual thing into your life. Like, maybe you've never been spiritual, or maybe you've never been religious, or maybe, yeah, like it's almost like, yeah, like you find your spiritual soul tribe, or now you are open to something that maybe you see differently here, and you're being reborn. And look, here's the dove again. Look at that. So here it's like it comes in, this peace. Okay, this peace comes in like straight away into your opening, your heart opening here, overflowing, giving you this experience. And then like here the dove is kind of now being able to release into the world, and also exude peace to the world after being incubated here and being reborn. Whew, okay, this is quite significant, you guys. Pile number one, this is what I see here for you guys. I hope this resonated, because this is absolutely beautiful. Let me know in the comments if you were drawn to another pile. Could be there's multiple messages here for you. And if you have not subscribed, I would really appreciate that. Leave a like. It does help my channel to grow, and I do hope to see you here again. Okay, I love you very much. See you soon. Bye. Hello, my spectacular pile number two. You picked the palmistry palm with all these beautiful markings here. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get into your reading. I've not looked at these oracle cards, because I do love getting surprised, obviously, to deliver the message and see these as you do. And I know it takes quite some time here for me to flip the cards and go through it, so I do apologize. However, it is important for you to tap into these cards as I pull them through them, so you can energetically kind of come through these readings. Let's take a look at what major energy here is going to change for you with the Lionsgate portal. So keep in mind, this is timeless. It doesn't have to be during the Lionsgate, which is around August 8th. You know, of 2023 when I'm doing this, but there is definitely a major energy change in store here for you. If you resonate, come up with something you're going to feel, see, hear, okay, that's going to be confirmed to you from these cards, so that you know indeed this is your pile. All right, so let's take a look. We have 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and look, this knight has one glowing sword. Okay, we have this oracle card here. This is an interesting, it looks like a birthday cake to me, but okay, let's put that here. Union, 2 rhinoceroses kind of going head to head here, and the yin yang. We have charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. And a bunch of roses here. Beautiful. We have 44 with universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. 44. Universal love. Okay, we have heaven on earth. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. These flowers. We have 26 with animal soul guardians. Or the number 8. Animal soul guardians. We have friendship, support, fun, unity, and play with the number 14 or the number 5. You just give me a second. I'm going to cough. All right. Let's make sure I'm in frame. Okay, we can go to here. Okay. We have wildness with electricity, number 36, or the number 9. We have launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler, sailing forth into the universe. We have confide with the number 40. Look at that card. We have inner guidance, 24, or the number 6. This is Hridaya Mudra. Insight, self-compassion, and safety. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. Inner guidance. Yeah, beautiful green heart chakra. That's one thing that came out for pile 1 is a lot of green. So collectively here with this Lion's Gate, I feel there's a lot of heart-touching energy coming through. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. So you might be resonating with Scorpio moon even. Here for confirmation for some of you. Release your blocks. We have 5th house with passion, 43. Or the number 8. And yeah, 5th house is all about romance, love affairs, playtime, creativity, spirits, self-expression. Lots of flowers coming through this reading. I don't know, maybe are you guys a florist or like flowers? I mean, I'm seeing flowers everywhere. Generally, oracle cards have flowers, but they're just really, really standing out here for me in all of these cards. We have this oracle card here. We're supposed to take a look, see what kind of jumps out before we read it. So it looks like she has butterfly wings here. She almost looks like she's wrapped in a leaf of sorts, but what does it say? It says 33, the truthful affirmation. I speak my truth and expect everyone I care about to do so. Ooh. Okay. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. 44, 33. I'm seeing a lot of, and 43 here. So 43, 44. Seeing a lot of angel numbers or double ups in numbers here. Okay, so let's look at these. We have bubble gum. The mouth blowing a bubble here. This is giving me the Windows, Microsoft Windows sign here with this reflection in the bubble gum. Might be significant to somebody here. Bubble gum. Animals. Oh, that's the back side, Linda. From the animals card, we have unicorn. OMG. And the horn is, looks like it's popping. That OMG. Bubble here. Okay, OMG, unicorn. Where do we put the unicorn? Let's put the unicorn over here. We have ball pits. That's where we go jumping in those balls. We'll have lots of fun. I don't know if you guys have done that when you were younger. And here we have tornado. OMG. Fail, fail. Big tornado. Okay, let's, where do we put this one? Let's put that one over here. I'm going to make sure I'm in frame. Perfect. Okay, give me a minute to tap into all of this. What's going on before I get into your reading, all right? Okay. So this has a lot to do with communication here, okay? A lot to do with communication. I think you've been hanging on to some sort of feeling here that you haven't been able to release your personal truth here about something, either about a situation, about someone, about a thing here. I think it goes deeper than just having to say something here. I think there's a connection here to what you need to like speak your truth here about something that I think frees you much deeper than you actually realize. I feel like you've been in a state of challenge, contemplating whether or not you are capable or have it in you, or trying to find something within self here that gets in the way. I feel it gets in the way, or has been getting in the way of your happiness. I think you probably might have not have realized so much how much this might, like, I know you're bothered by it for sure, and it's coming to the point where you're just bothered by the fact that you're bothered, but I don't think you recognize here, or have not, and will not until you do this, which I'll get into, this communication of sorts, how much this actually was hindering you and not allowing beautiful things to come into your life. Not that you haven't had beautiful things, but I feel it's really restricted you from receiving and bringing in deep connections here, okay, with people, with, yeah, like, I just feel like you've been missing out here. So whatever energy you were exuding here, so either you've been trying to work on being more open, trying to communicate who you are, reveal your authentic self, connect with others, or something here that left you kind of hesitant or still held back in some way, and whatever this is, I think you kind of put an end to whatever this is, and you actually able to talk your truth. I think you finally are able to, with the trust of your inner self, with your guardians here, and here we have animal soul guardians, but I feel more this is your no longer trying to contain or restrict or allow your natural instinct of who you are and how you want to come out. I feel like maybe you sensed that you wouldn't be accepted, or that you were just too different, or that your thoughts or your feelings or your beliefs here were just too out there, that it wouldn't be accepted or received well, or it was just so long of a period of time that I think you became the way you are because of maybe an experience here that's made you kind of shut out or shut down, or maybe you weren't received well or accepted or enjoyed. So for a period of time, you just kind of kept to self, or didn't allow your instinctual self to kind of come out, so to speak. So what I'm feeling here is that whatever that energy is, I feel, despite you feeling this way, I think you trust finally yourself to go out on a limb here in some way, but it almost feels like it just kind of comes from out of nowhere. Okay, like with this Lionsgate portal, I mean, this energy shift is huge. So it's like this instinct within you. And I think there is somebody here, a situation here, that is kind of like the catalyst or main thing here that this is targeted towards. I do feel like this is really important to you. So it's either somebody here who is very close to you, or you share something very unique here with this person. I feel you're able to confide in this person. Okay, you're able to, and when I say confide, you actually are able to reveal something here of yourself that I think you have not, maybe ever. And it's so enlightening here, and you feel like it's the energy you feel here. I don't think you're expecting to feel the way you feel once this is like out, because of all the buildup and the anxiety. It's like maybe you thought you'd feel more anxiety after, or you'd feel anxious after, or that you'd regret saying or releasing or showing aside. But what comes with this is like, not only do you bond here closer with this person, or the situation flourishes, I think you feel this feeling of euphoria here, an understanding. I think you see very clearly the impact and the significance of what has happened, and how you have been impacting what has been going on around you by merely just, maybe, I don't know if it's intimidation so much as not allowing yourself or trusting yourself, or even being in an energy to let things come out naturally out of yourself. So I think there's an excitement here of what can you expect now in the future for yourself. It's kind of like looking at the world through different eyes here, because I think there's an energy here of awkwardness, or not knowing whether you're going to sink, where this is going to take you in, because I feel there is a situation here, or a person here, okay, that is kind of, you're wanting to do something here, and I think this is what kind of transpires this in you. But I think it makes you recognize here that you've been sort of in this energy pre this situation or this person here, so it all kind of makes sense. But it, for a long time, I think you've been in kind of a spiral here of not knowing whether this was good or bad, or was this going to ever resolve, or is this just how you are? And yeah, or like, would somebody, like burst your bubble here? Or like, if you were to communicate your authentic truth here, is it something that would make a difference in a positive way, or would it just backfire on you? And I don't think you felt like you would be able to get it out, or that it was something that would mean a lot to you, but once out, no one would understand the significance of it. I'm not sure what I'm getting from this one here at all, to be honest. I think there is an energy here of that I'm getting from these two kind of. I feel like there's always a desire and a hope here inside you to be someone in your mind who you've made in your mind of somebody who's like in a certain way that I think you wanted to be, or that you knew was always you, but you weren't able to encompass. It's kind of how I feel. Like you've been really restricted here from allowing yourself to just be without second guessing, or without, I don't know, I don't feel like your environment maybe supported it. So over time, maybe you just learned to hold back, but it kind of changed who you are and became, yeah, became who you are. So, I mean, you are authentically you, but a part of you that might have been lost, or a part of you that might have been bottled up, or a side of you that you haven't really shared with anybody. I think it became more difficult for you to open up and reveal parts of you here that, I don't know, might have made you feel like scared to share, or that others would judge, or you just didn't feel safe. You didn't feel safe to express. You felt like you could maybe be abandoned, or maybe be judged, or things would change if you were to communicate. Now you find it within yourself to communicate. And I don't feel this is just in this situation. I feel this is just the beginning here of you trusting yourself and allowing yourself to overcome that fear, or that block, or that obstacle, or that restraint from getting in the way here. Yeah, it's like the beginning of, because I feel like what happens here, I'm also seeing like kind of the two things, like the major significance of that side of how you've lived and how this will significantly change you going forward. But I'm also seeing in this situation specifically, it's going to change here in the better. And I don't think you were expecting as much reward or benefit here from this person, the situation, your environment here, because I think it blows it up in a way that I think is not scary, but supportive and very healing, and allowing for your growth here. I think it's a new beginning of this new sort of side of you now, getting to explore the same connection or relationship or situation now with your new self, with the new you. And I think you enjoyed it already beforehand. Like, I feel this is someone you trust, or a situation that is giving you reason to feel different. But now I feel like this is kind of on a whole other level here, okay? Yeah, it's bringing in something absolutely beautiful here for you. And I feel this is, yeah, I just heard from Spirit, lifetime support. So I feel there's something about this bleeding into your, how you go about life. Like, it's quite profound. I don't even know if I know how to word this. Like, it feels almost like miracle here. Like, here we have connect with heaven, heaven on earth. Like, that's exactly what it feels like. It's like, I'm getting like goosebumps as I say it, because it really feels to me like it's this, it feels peaceful, but it feels like love, and it feels like there is no wound up tension, and there is no more fight, there is no more second guessing, there's no more contemplation or resistance, or that energy that just felt very tense. And I think it was built up maybe through time, or for sure it was built up through time, but I feel like it was so tense. Whatever this block was really frustrating. It kind of kept everything in, that needed to kind of come out. So I feel like there's this like release of energy here, and this universal love and this inner guidance. Like, this is how you are able to feel about yourself. Like, you walk and talk your truth here of who you are deep down, and you're able to communicate it, and on the inside it's reflective on the outside. And I don't know that this has been a thing for you, or at least you haven't been able to really show it on the outside so much here. Maybe you never felt like a safe place here, you know, who you love or who you let in. Let's see the tarot. See if we could get some more here. I think you feel really, 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 really blessed here, like a once in a lifetime opportunity that allows you to make some change here that I don't think you ever thought you'd want to or be able to, more so, or it wasn't you. Like, I feel like there's something that is you that you felt was not you. I don't know, maybe you thought that that was you, or that you could be or do or say something here, because it just seemed like such a thing that you couldn't have or be or do or say that is for you and is you, and it feels like heaven. Okay, and it's so instinctual. Like, I don't feel like it's challenging, but I feel you have been challenged, and I feel you have been challenged in this situation at some point, but I feel like you kind of overcome this. You put an end to the strife and release the blocks, anything here that was restricting you in any way, and it's kind of a new beginning here for this, reliving whatever the situation is, but also for yourself going forward. All right, so the tarot here, we're going to pull some more information here. Spirit, thank you so much for pile number 2's message. I'm so blessed. Is there anything I missed? Anything further we can share with pile number 2? What is this about? Anything further? Anything I've missed? Anything we can clarify for pile number 2? Thank you so much. Wow, 4 of Wands and Queen of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit, and thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. I am so blessed, so grateful. What do we have, Spirit? We have the Ace of Wands, and I'm going to pull one more. The Magician. Beautiful. Okay. This is a beautiful card, you guys, okay? The fact that we have union and the union card here with the 4 of Wands, okay? This could be a marriage, okay? But it could be soul family, like coming together with your soul tribe, your soul person, celebration, a rite of passage. It is a very happy time here and coming together. I feel there is something coming together for sure here. Friendship, union, confide, passion, being all about romance and love and self-expression, okay? So I think you're able to express yourself in a way that allows there to be a union here, but I feel like it provides some clarity here. I feel it provides clarity for sure in a situation here, but I feel it makes you see things here a lot different, I think, than you have in the past, which frees you. I feel like this is giving me really a liberated freedom here of no more feeling the way you were feeling and being able to really communicate your truth, see your truth, communicate your truth. Yeah, look at all the butterflies here. Like, you've really transformed here despite maybe there being fear at some point. And you see moon here. And you might be resonating with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, okay? Could be in your one of your more dominating planets here in your birth chart. Ace of Wands, new beginning, and this is all about passion, okay? I do feel there is, like, there definitely is a situation here. I feel you feel very passionate about. Wands is also about communication and taking inspired action, okay? Swords is also communication here. So look at this, electricity, wildness. This is definitely wildness, okay? This is all about following your inspired action and talking your truth, going towards what you passionately believe. And I feel like the universe is kind of coming here with some sort of an intervention, I feel. Okay, like look at this hand coming out of the clouds, like giving you the talking stick, almost like you haven't been able to before, and now you're able to have this communication. And I don't feel there's any fear here. I feel like there is a desire, and you're so inspired to, and I don't think you've felt this way in a long time. I feel there's a healing here for sure. I feel there's a healing in heart with all the green. And look at this manifesting. And I think with this communication, because Magician is all about communication, because Mercury is the ruling planet here for the Magician, Gemini and Virgo. And Mercury is all about communication. Okay, and it's also about timing. And look, we have all the aces here for new beginning. And the Ace of Wands represented here with the new beginning. So I feel like this communication allows things to be reborn here, and it opens the door to a new beginning. I feel you manifest here your beginning here, which I feel you feel very fired up about, very passionate about, very excited about. You see very clearly here now a way, but it definitely brings union. It brings union and celebration. And this is a pivotal time. I think you'll remember kind of as the milestone of when you were able to release something, and when you were able to be in a certain energy here and tap into this without fear. Yeah, it's beautiful here. And I feel like at some point, yeah, like you might have not known how to, the tools to be able to get something out or be able to deliver something here. But I feel like despite you being shaky or not knowing or not being able to grasp something, I feel the universe like grasps it for you and hands you the talking stick, and you have a very good solid grasp. Look, she's holding the sword, holding the wand, holding the wand. Like I feel like you have a very good grasp of what this is and how to run with this. And it is your truth. Walking, talking, and living your truth, most importantly. Wow. Okay. Beautiful reading. Pile number 2. I hope this resonated for you. I absolutely enjoyed this. I love you very, very much. If you resonated, please leave a like, subscribe if you have not yet done so, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 2. You picked this beautiful floral hand vase, and we are looking at what sort of major energy change can you expect here going into the Lionsgate portal? That is August 8th. Now, this is timeless, so the Lionsgate portal isn't necessarily required here in order for you to resonate with this message, although we are entering the highly charged energy here of the Lionsgate portal. So we want to take a look at what is going to kind of shift here for you, major changes that are coming in for you. I have not looked at these, okay, because I like to be excited with you guys. This might take a bit, but it's important for you to kind of tap into these cards as I lay them out, get them energetically charged here so the message resonates here, and come up with something you're going to see, hear, or feel so that you know this is indeed your message, okay? So let's see what we see. 9 of Crystals. That's the equivalent of the 9 of Pentacles here in the traditional tarot. 9 of Crystals. We have a man playing a guitar in this oracle card. Beautiful. We have blessed day. Sun and the moon. Sun and the moon. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Beautiful. We have authority with the number 10. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Ooh, I'm getting an energy here. This feeling that balance, masculine, feminine here, from the receptive, wise, loving, and from powerful and authoritative, kind of like balancing masculine, feminine here. I don't know how I feel about that there. Let's leave that there for now. Yeah, interesting. We have enchantment. We have enchantment. Lots of blues and greens. More blue. We have 19, soothing mind and spirits. Mind and spirit, more about balance here. Lots of blues. Blues are all about throat chakra. Greens are all about the heart chakra here. And that's more divine feminine chakras. Okay, guide, the illuminated path, number 21. Or the number 3. The illuminated path. Make sure I'm in frame. Right here. We don't need to cram them. We have fecundancy with rain, number 35, or the number 8. Okay. We have stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. Beautiful purples too. Getting a lot of higher chakras here. Okay. We have prayer with number 25 or the number 7. This mermaid, it looks like she's rescuing this man from the storm. See a regal lion over here in the background. Okay. I'm seeing the sun here, the moon. Sun and the moon there again. All right, so we have self-trust with the number 23 or 5. And Vajrapradama, I don't even know how to say that, but it means enthusiasm, trust, and confidence. Unshakable confidence guides my journey forward. Self-trust. That's huge. We have full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. You might have a moon in Sag if that resonates for you guys. See the bigger picture. We have the 9th house with exploration, number 47, or the number 11. So 9th house, yes, all about travel, all about wisdom, philosophy, higher education, religion, exploration. Okay. Interesting that we have the ship's wheel here, or at least it feels like the ship's wheel. Could be a compass, and then we have a ship here navigating the seas here. Exploration. Okay, and then we have this oracle card, and it is the intuitive oracle. So you take a look at this and see if anything kind of jumps out at you before we read what this is all about. It says, the patient, number 24, or the number 6. I can endure whatever twists and turns life brings me. The patient, twists and turns. Ship is definitely going through some twists and turns here. Exploration, illuminated path. Coming together. Okay, we have rainforest. Rainforest. We have shore. Shore. Look at this guy is on shore here. He's ended up on shore here. Shore. Okay. We have CDs and DVDs. Nostalgia. That's an interesting one. We have bison. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. We have Grandma Mauve. Mauve? Sorry, Mauve. I think that's Mauve. Grandma Mauve. Okay, let me see if I'm in frame. I'm going to put this right here. Grandma Mauve. Move over, Grandma. Okay. Give me a minute to tap into all of this, what's going on here. Pile number 3. Let me see. Okay. I feel like crying. Don't cry, Linda. This is the group here that's been through the fucking battle of hell. Oh my goodness. I can resonate with the battle of hell here. The dark night of the soul, the Great Depression, the war, the universe just beat the crap out of you, hasn't it? And you're like, what's it for? Like, why is this all happening? Like, I don't even understand. Why is this such a challenge? I'm a good person. I haven't done anything here to deserve this. I feel like crying. Damn it. It's like, these readings are so intense. I don't know if it's full moon, Lionsgate portal, or just my, like, subscribers, my viewers, like you guys. Damn. Okay, you've been through it, okay? I don't even need to explain to you. I don't think even you could explain this to anybody who hasn't gone through it, who's not going to understand this. Sorry, hold on. No one would understand this had they not gone through it themselves. I feel you felt alone. I feel you just gone through it, and I don't know how long you've been going through it, but it sure feels like nothing was going right. And the big question mark was, what is this all for? And like, when will I be pulled out of this? Like, spirit, I don't understand. You know, you're navigating kind of blind here. Just kind of trusting that it's going to go away and that things will get better. And you know what? You're right. Things are getting way better here. You've been going through an experience here because it is watering a side of you and developing a side of you here that needed to be formed in this way. And you can say, well, why do I need to experience such intense depression or pain or anxiety or whatever it is I experience here? Like, it's suffering, right? And the answer is, you'll find out exactly why, because this has been forming and watering something within you here that can never be taken away, that is going to give you the purpose you seek here for the rest of your life. It is taking you to where you need to go here. There is a grand reason here why this is happening. And the big reason here, I feel, once you see, it was completely worth it. Completely worth it. And it makes sense. And you understand. And then you don't doubt yourself. You don't doubt spirit. You don't doubt anything. It's like you find the answer. Okay? The answer, like, to life, at least to your life. You really understand this truth about why things happen the way they happen, and you also find the truth about yourself. Like there's nothing about yourself, I think, that is hidden or that you don't understand or that isn't visible to you. And I feel there's this acceptance, this embrace, and this seeing what this was all for, and it leads you towards your purpose, what you're supposed to do here, what you're, yeah, like it's finding a complete balance. And it's almost like an energy here of spirit and you becoming one. So the power here is quite intense, okay, like real intense. And it also is an energy here of everyone around you can benefit from this energy, which is quite beautiful, because you think, well, why did I have to be the suffering one here? But I get that God doesn't put upon you anything you're not able to handle here. Beautiful pile number 3. And so because of you, all the people around you get to experience a miracle from within you. It's beautiful. And the fact that you are so strong here, I feel this buffalo, like nothing could knock you over. Nothing could knock you over. I feel like it's been raining on you, thundering on you, tossing you like to and fro here, and you've just had to keep strong and navigate to find your way, your north. I feel like you just wanted to be taken care of here, and the universe is saying, I got your back. And everything that is pre this awakening or this enlightenment or this realization, this connect, this balance you get between yourself and spirit, this full coming into balance of self, is a complete different version of the old you that you look back on as something that was still good, but just functioning old, like old mindset, or just like outdated, outmolded, like it doesn't serve now in your new world here. It's a part of who you used to be, but you no longer function in that way. Like it yeah, this is somebody who's gone through a spiritual awakening here, okay, who really ascends and steps into their power, and it allows them to really see and guide them towards something greater here, a real great purpose. Like this type of an energy is a type of people who make changes in the world. Make changes in the world. And I feel like you bring beauty here through your you can communicate energetically, put into words and energy here to the collective. I feel like through either through words or through an action or through what you're creating or building, because I feel there's a different group of people here. So you're either going to bring in, transmute whatever energy here, lessons and whatever the spirit is kind of bringing in towards you here, and you're able to bring it forward with joy towards others through either song or words, writing, healing, communicating, building, creating. Yeah, like this was incubating for quite some time. And the fact that you were protecting yourself, like you made it through here with what really matters. It didn't sour you. Like the best part of you, I think, flourished. Like you maintained. There's something here about really maintaining and keeping upright and staying strong, and the core of who you are here. is what really mattered in all of this, and this is what flourished, and everything else kind of fell to the side, like things that didn't work. There is a deep feeling here of unconditional love here, and almost like you're like a guide of sorts, a guru, but a trusted, loving energy here. And I don't even feel you need to say much of anything. I don't know, something about you're able to energetically feed people here with what you have going on here. And I think some of you guys have the ability to do this with your hands. And I feel some of you guys have the ability to do this with your mind. And I feel like some of you guys have the ability to do this with your words, or in your creations, what you're putting out into the world. I think there's something really sacred about you, but that you're protecting here, that you're trusted with from the universe. Like you're kind of handed a key here, I see, to something sacred that not a lot of people get. It's like, you know how we find our rainforest really sacred and we have to protect it at all costs. It's like what you have here is something so sacred that needs to be protected at all costs. Was birthed within you here, that I feel like you felt alone in protecting here, but you were able to keep with this and stay kind of sturdy here. And then I feel like it becomes apparent here to everyone around you. So you're no longer alone. And you feel protected by the people around you. But energetically, you have this gift. And I feel like you don't doubt why this has happened. Like it becomes very clear to you. And I feel every day becomes this blessed day here. Every day becomes this blessed day for you, but I feel for people who are blessed enough to be around you. It's such a gift here. And whether there are people around you or not, like the point is you are solid either which way. Like you've come out the other end very solid. Some of you guys might have even felt like you were dying, going through like a death here. Like this could be just symbolizing the ego death here that I'm seeing, but I am seeing like a death here, like that was painful, or like almost at death's door. And when we have like a near-death experience, it changes who we are, and that's how you are. Like you can't go back to the same, but you've made it to land. You've made it out of that whole side. Like you were swimming in these deep emotions and trying to navigate through here and really asking like, what's the big picture here? What's it all for? And I feel like after that, maybe there was a period of pause here where just, it was like calm after the storm, and you're still like, okay, like I experienced all this crazy chaos and now it's kind of quiet. Why? But it's coming here. Okay, you guys will see it's coming. And I don't think it's like that, I don't know, like I think it integrates towards you like a calm, warm water, and then it just becomes visible. Yeah, it's like a warm water falling on you, like a bath here that just fills you up here with an energy. It's quite healing. Ooh, okay, let's ask Spirit for some more here. Anything I missed for pile number 3? What is this all about for this energy, that major energy change that they can expect here with the Lion's Gate? We have the 3 of Coins. Thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise message. Anything I missed, anything we can clarify. And thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed. So 3 of Coins, Page of Coins, Seven of Wands, 6 of Wands. I'm tempted to pull 4 more. So why do we have this? Okay. And 4 more came out. Just like that. We have the Fool. We have the 9 of Coins. Interesting look. 9 of Coins coming out twice here. Because we have the 9 of Crystals. We have the 8 of Swords. And we have the 5 of Coins. Okay. All right. So, hang on. Just need to blow my nose. Okay. Well, there is no doubt here in my mind that what you experienced was a 5 of Coins, okay? And even feeling really held back here, feeling prisoner in your own thoughts here. I felt when I was reading it like there was no end here. I mean, you knew that obviously things couldn't stay like this forever because there's, you know, there's always positive and negative here, but it almost felt like you were going to be stuck in an 8 of Swords, 5 of Coins type situation. And you, like I said, maintained this ability to still protect what your core self here. I feel you stood strong here despite being tossed to and fro. Here we see the Victory card because that's exactly what happens. It's like you're being celebrated here, okay? You're being celebrated here by others, and you're kind of elevated here in a way, and recognized for all this beauty. And I think that you felt very alone here for so long and going through something here, but the very first card that we see here is the 3 of Coins, because I really feel like now this is where other energies kind of enter in, wanting to work with you, wanting to build with you. I think you're adding this energy into the collective that allows other people to create beauty, because you're showing up, bringing an energy here that other people are able to use to create themselves. Page of Coins, again, something about how you communicate or what you bring in here inspires other people, but this is like the beginning of bringing into the world something that people are able to see, that people are able to experience in a practical way based out of your hardship here. You're now bringing in something here that is able to be birthed into this world that no one can really take away. All these creations and all these people inspired, I feel, by you, and what you have to say, what you have to build, what you have to create here. You might have like really felt it was you against everybody at some point, and now it's like flipped. It's like there's no need to fight anymore. People are like fighting for you. New beginning here, and it's definitely exploring this whole new side now with this energy that you're kind of seeing what it was all for, with or without people. Like I said, this 9 of Coins, this is someone who is very secure in what they've gone through and what they've built here. Nobody can take this away. Look at this Fool. I feel like there's an energy here that you are so confident that even when, I feel there's a confidence here that even when anything or anyone could be going on that might be unknown or pose a threat or whatever it is, it's like you maintain this type of an energy of leadership. You have this energy of warrior. You have this energy of guidance for other people here. And I feel like it's all because you've been able to experience and go through something here, which was challenging, but you do see what it's all for here. And I think the blessings are all worth whatever experience you had here, because I feel like for the rest of your life, you're going to be in this 9 of coins type energy, regardless of what happens. I mean, yes, you can get into a 10 of coins here, but whether the 10 of coins comes or goes, like, you're always in this secure. And I feel like the riches here is spirits. The riches here is your mind. The riches here is, in a way, you have this balance of self, soothing mind and spirit, that regardless of what's going on in the practical world here, you always feel full of security. And I don't feel this is ever going to go away. And it brings this beautiful peace here. Yeah, it's an absolute beautiful energy I feel here for you guys, pile number 3. So you do see what it's all for here. Quite the build up here, you know, to experience this 6 of Wands. But I feel like you are being celebrated here. And I don't feel like this is a temporary energy. Normally 6 of Wands is like short-lived victory of sorts here. But what I really feel is it's putting you in a position here, I heard like above the rest in a way here, because I do feel like there's a recognition of something here that not many people are able to go through and then be able to show up in a way that is so impactful. Other people are wanting to offer things to you to be a part of whatever creation here. Yeah, I felt like you probably thought you wouldn't get out of this, you know? Or maybe that's, I don't know, you might even still be telling yourself you might not deserve the beautiful benefits that are coming out of this, even though the pain was quite intense here. It's like, I feel the beauty here is 100 times fold of the pain you've experienced, which is quite a bit. It's quite intense, okay? The illuminated path, yeah, it's like now, even with your eyes closed here, it's like you know exactly where you're headed and going. You've been through the storm. You've been navigating in the dark, that everything's kind of a breeze here. You feel your way through it energetically. It's just, you know where you're headed. It's so clear to you. All right. And I feel very good balance here of energy. Very good balance of energy. All right, beautiful people. This is all I see here for you, pile number 3. I love your energy. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do so if you like to see more readings like this. And don't forget to leave a like, because that does help my channel. And I will see you soon. Bye.